Hello guys, welcome to another video. Let's see if we can find a 4-player game. So today I would like to talk a little bit more in depth about strategy, because I actually did learn something. So I have recently watched a final game in a tournament, and I actually learned some things that I need to improve on, especially when it comes to initial settlement placement. Let's hope he finds his connection. No, Orange didn't connect in time. So let's try again. I would also like to talk to you a little bit about how I came to Cities&amp. And actually, I know exactly when I played my first game with my family. It was Saturday, December 4th, 1999. So I got the game Cities&amp extension actually for Santa Claus, which is usually a feast observed on December 6th, but in the Netherlands it's on the evening of December 5th. And we celebrated it early that year, so we could play because it was a weekend. And I think we played like every weekend. We played 1 or 2 games for like 2 years straight. From that point on, I guess. I was a little bit obsessed with games at that point. I was 10 years old, about to turn 11 that month. But yeah, I don't know it. I don't think I've actually played the base Catan game once with my family since, because since the night is just more fun. So let's see. I don't know why the players are not in screen. Is this an issue with Catan Universe, guys? I don't see whose turn it is. Is this a technical issue I'm not aware of? Slightly annoying, to say the least. I would like to see whose turn it is, who has how many cards, etc. Yeah, it's the obvious first pick. It seems to be my turn, but I can't do anything. I can't click anything. Catan Universe is... Oh, now I can. All of a sudden I can. Alright, I need good read access, that's essential. Somebody's going to pick the 5-8-10, if not me. So I'm actually now only deliberating if I should take the 5-8-10 or the 3-1 port, but since my second placement won't be ideal anyway, I will go to the 5-8-10. I need some production. But yeah, this is really annoying. I can't even build a road. I don't think this game will last very long. This is completely botched. I can now play the roads on like his. Yeah, this game is broken. I don't know what the server has issues with this. I can't just quit this game. I'm sorry, but this is not an actual game. It was also strange that I didn't see the players and how many cards they have in hands, etc. How many victory points they have. And whose turn it is. I would like to know that information. Of course. Obviously. So I'm orange once again. This actually looks a little bit better. It's my turn to start. Well, there's only one good wheat hex, and I wouldn't recommend playing Cities and Knights without wheat. So, and I mean the 8-5-10 is so obvious. I'm not going to mince words on that one. Or and wheat are two of the most important resources in the game. And I definitely won't be getting ore and wheat if I don't place on that 8-5-10 immediately. The 5-6-9 was also a nice option actually, but I think I did fine with my pick because grain is just such an important resource in this game. But yeah, purple has a good spot. So for my second pick, I actually wouldn't mind that 3-4-8 spot down here. It gives me a lot of commodities. Yeah, it would be a nice second pick. Of course, I also wouldn't mind the 6-9 too, but that one definitely won't be available, obviously. I could also play the 9-10-11, I guess. It's decent enough. So that's a little bit of the issue with Purple's first pick, that Purple can't really use that 3-4-8 spot himself, because that would yield him way too much wood compared to bricks. So green will go for the 6-3-11, and purple pretty much has to go for the 9-10-11, which is a good setup. It's a very good starting position, but it leaves open for me that 3-4-8 spot, which of course I will gladly take. The only remaining question is actually if I want to build my road towards green or not. Green could get a road pretty easily. I don't want to waste purple either. Yeah, it's going to be the 3-4-8 definitely, and I'm not going to raise because, yeah, I'm in first position and the chance I get a knight are pretty slim. So obviously I would have needed a knight to block. And I don't get it. In fact, purple gets a road in hand, so it's pretty good. I didn't raise him. Actually, that 3-4-8 is still available, which is slightly surprising to me. But well, it was a good enough ore producing board. But I could try to go for that spot first. And I probably should if I get road building materials. Otherwise, I will go for this 3-to-1 port because I value a second ore production more than cheap production. So far my numbers haven't produced at all. I'm a little bit dependent on 8 in this game. So guys, it would be nice if an 8 could turn up within the next moves. Let me ask for a brick, which I don't produce myself. And purple does that trade, that's good. So I think I can sit it out. I don't want to commit where I want to build my road just yet. He rolls a 7, that's actually quite nice for us since he has to discard half his cards. But yeah, an 8 is very much needed to save my city since nobody has ore yet. I don't actually think the 6 has produced either. No, it has not, so nobody has ore yet. Except for blue, who got one from his starting position because of his city. Wow. Purple produces 2 roads every time a 9 rolls, which is really strong. Obviously, especially since 9 has already produced and 8 hasn't. It's a 4. I do get 1 paper, which is nice. But yeah, I really need that ore from blue. So what do you want for that ore, dear Mr. Blue? Dear Mr. Blue is actually the only one who can possibly trade. I don't need to ask anyone else, and I guess I don't need to ask anyway, because Blue is not going to let us save the city, even if we make him an offer he pretty much cannot refuse. That's going to cost me. Especially the 7, yeah. No 8 yet. That's pretty much my game. I guess purple still has a chance. Despite him also losing a city, obviously. It's going to be a match between purple and blue in this game. There goes my city. Obviously without a single 8. Dismissed. Also without a 6, so green has the same issue that I have. The rubber comes into play now, so I do need to start paying a little attention to that. I obviously would still favor a brick, mainly just to double up on that 8 ore, which at some point in the game will produce, I hope. A 10, that's a number we haven't seen yet, I guess. So I desperately need a brick. Anyone brick for wood? Nope. I could add a grain. I produce enough grain myself, that's not the issue. Purple at least seems to be thinking. Whatever. Yeah, this seems to be just a game without 6 and 8, so yeah, this purple has a chance because his 9 produces phenomenally. But it's basically, especially because of the city extensions he already has, it's basically Blue's game to lose at this point. A 5. So yeah, I mean that can happen when you play a lot of games. Yeah, let's do that so that we can settle on that useless 8 for once. I mean, I need like 28 in a row without development cards for the other players to have a serious shot at this. That's not going to happen. What's sort of nice is that I could first upgrade this city, which produces a little more. In general, when choosing a spot to city, I would go for production like 90% of the time. So this spot produces 12. The other spot just produces 10, so I would go for the 8, 5, 10 first. If I produce many wheat, I can trade those maybe for ore and city the next spot quicker, and obviously I want to city both. That's basically my only shot, is getting to that 8 for 3 spot, which is still open, and city both settlements. But it won't happen when no 8 rolls. The game is basically an exercise in clicking for me as long as no 8 rolls. And as long as I don't produce a green development card, I guess. I don't usually use the chat during the game because my voice recognition software doesn't like that window. Hmm. Hmm. Even 2 has produced quite regularly. I mean, compared to 8, every number has produced. No, guys, I'm not trading. I don't have any ore. And I mean, the reason for that is obvious, right? So he offers me a brick for an ore, which in theory is a nice trade, and actually I will do that. Because I do produce ore on 8 and I don't produce brick. No, I don't want a sheep, I want a brick. I would also take 2 bricks. Yes. That's like an AI anomaly that nobody understands. I accept all the trades, and he doesn't want to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to trade with me, but there's like no reason why he should want to trade with the 3-point player. So I could regain my city by trading 3 wood for an ore, and obviously I will. I'm not back, and I'm not winning this, but it has been a nice time. 7 purple and green have to discard. And of course he will steal from blue. That all doesn't matter anymore. That all doesn't. No, I'm not giving him 2 products for one brick. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I need like 8, basically from now until the end of time to have a chance. And I mean that literally, until the end of time. And obviously that's not going to happen, especially not in this game. I mean, another 8 would be nice. That would give me another city, which is welcome. Which is, oh, I have to give my first commodity to him. Nice. It's another 8. Okay. I mean, the 8s are still underperforming overall, but it's at least nice to have a second city and the first commodity, and to protect that 8, which is vital, with an active knight. A 4, okay, I can deal with that. But again, in order to seriously compete against blue, it's only 8 from now until the end of time. Yeah, it's a 6 that will wrap it up. I mean, I would like another 8, since the ores I produce, I can surely trade with other players for bricks. Oh, I'm going to lose the city. Just realized. It's not something I'm like... I could have done anything against, by the way. So yeah, let's reactivate. But nobody's going to steal from me anyway. I'm just way too far behind on victory points for that to make any sense in this game. I probably could have done something to avoid losing a city, but to be honest, what the heck. I do get a bishop card, which is nice. Allows me to steal from various players. But blue might be able to just wrap up the game with 70 cards. I get a road building, which is also very welcome, since that would allow me to build on 8 for free. But he steals a card from me, probably my bishop, yeah. I would have needed that to steal from other players. I'm actually a little surprised he didn't steal my road building because with the road building he could have attacked longest road, I guess, and win that way. That doesn't matter anything. Oh, I get another blue development card, turncoat. I can play that, of course, on purple, but I don't want to because purple's going to chase away the woman and steal from blue, and we need to do everything in order to stop blue. Yeah, I don't play it. I don't play that one now. I also can't chase away the woman with it. Which would be nice if I could, but doesn't make any sense right now. I mean, I could build a road here and chase away the woman here, but the issue is that I take away purple's longest road with that. Also, and make it easier for blue to win. So we're not going to do that, and yeah, the barbarian isn't going to arrive one more time. I'm pretty safe on that front. He will just take longest road this turn and finish it. I mean, he needs 3 roads. Okay, that could maybe last one more turn. Oh no, it won't. An alchemy, yeah, he plays it on 4 and builds a blue metropolis, I guess. Oh no. Couldn't he have gone for the blue metropolis? With 2 bishops, I would have just gone for the blue metropolis with that, yeah. I mean, this was like, yeah, one of the more ridiculous games on this channel. I mean, if like the first 8 rolls, as soon as somebody already has 9 points, that game is pretty much redundant. Alright guys, I will play bridge with my family now, so I stop my stream. Have a nice Sunday evening, y'all.